Hey there, magical adventurers. Have you ever wondered what happens while you're fast asleep, just as the moon is saying goodnight and the sun is starting to wake up? Well, get ready for a secret that will make your imagination sparkle. Our story begins in a quiet little town, much like yours, where three best friends, Leo, Mia, and Sam, were having a camp out in Leo's backyard. They told spooky stories and ate way too many marshmallows. But just as they were about to fall asleep, they saw something incredible. A faint, glowing light flickered from deep within the old woods behind the house. "What was that?" Mia whispered, her eyes wide. "I don't know," said Leo, grabbing his flashlight, "but we have to find out." Quiet as mice, they tiptoed into the woods. Following the shimmering glow, the trees seemed to whisper secrets as they passed. Deeper and deeper they went, until they stumbled upon a hidden clearing, and what they saw made their jaws drop. It was a gathering of witches, but these weren't scary witches from fairy tales. They were friendly, laughing witches with pointy hats that sparkled and capes that swelled like the night sky. They were stirring glowing potions in big cauldrons that bubbled with starlight and lining up rows and rows of ... broomsticks. These weren't ordinary brooms. They were enchanted, buzzing with a gentle, magical energy. The friends hid behind a large, mossy rock, watching in amazement. The head witch, a kind-faced woman named Elara, raised her wand. "All right, everyone," she announced with a cheerful voice. "It's time for the annual Dawn Dash, a race to see who can catch the first ray of sunlight." The witches cheered and grabbed their brooms. With a whoosh and a zip, they took to the sky, soaring like graceful birds, leaving trails of glitter behind them. It was the most amazing thing Leo, Mia, and Sam had ever seen. But then, a young witch named Willow, who was practicing a new looping spell, got a little too excited. "Alakazam, alakazam, spin my broom around the moon," she chanted, but she mixed up the words. Instead of a graceful loop, her spell shot out like a firework and hit the giant moon dial that controlled the forest's magic. The dial spun wildly, and suddenly all the brooms started to wobble and dip. The magical lights flickered, and the witches began to drift down from the sky, their magic fading. The Dawn Dash was in trouble. Seeing the chaos, Leo knew they had to help. "We can't just sit here," he said bravely. Mia and Sam nodded. They stepped out from behind the rock. The witches were startled, but Elara saw the worried and determined looks on their faces. "The moon dial is stuck," she explained. "The spell has locked it, and our magic is tied to the sunrise. We need to fix it before the sun is fully up, or our brooms will be grounded for a whole year." Working together was their only hope. The witches knew the magic, and the kids, being smaller, could climb the tricky parts of the giant dial. Mia, who was great at puzzles, saw a pattern in the spinning gears. "Leo, if you push that big lever while Sam pulls the silver rope, I think it will unlock the main gear," she directed. It was a race against time. The sky was already turning from deep purple to soft pink, with a mighty heave-ho from everyone. The gears clicked back into place. The moon dial settled, and a wave of sparkling energy washed over the clearing. The broomsticks instantly straightened up, glowing brighter than ever. The witches cheered for their new friends. As a thank you, Ilara offered them a ride. Just a quick flight before the sun is all the way up, she winked. Leo, Mia, and Sam each hopped on a broom with a friendly witch, and with a joyful shout, they soared into the morning sky. They flew over their town, waving at the sleeping houses, feeling the cool morning air on their faces. It was a dream come true. They landed safely back in the yard just as the first sunbeam officially peeked over the horizon. The witches waved a final, glittering goodbye and disappeared back into the woods, leaving only the scent of cinnamon and magic behind. As Leo, Mia, and Sam snuggled back into their sleeping bags, they knew they had a secret they would share forever. They had learned that being brave, working as a team, and believing in a little bit of magic can lead to the greatest adventures of all. I hope you enjoyed our adventure of Broomsticks Before Dawn. What a magical night, right? If you loved this story and want to join us for more incredible tales, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss a new adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next story. Bye for now.